everybody. I'm Al.
I'm Lori.
And together we are Adventures in Travel. Well, we've had an uneventful trip coming up from Madison. We took 151 all the way into Rosendale, which is a small community just off of that highway. And we hooked up with Highway 41, which is just north of Fond du Lac, and we entered Oshkosh. And then we went through the Fox Valley on 41, hitting Oshkosh, Appleton, and finally Green Bay. And when we made it to Green Bay, we veered off to, I forgot the road, but any idea what we took?
Oh, I don't remember. Anyway, to put a long story short, we're on the way to Washington Island for our fall color vacation.
Eventually we picked up I-43, which led us over to the highway that takes us over to Algoma, which is Highway 57.
It's about 9:20 in the morning. We left the house at 6.
So it doesn't take long to get up to the Green Bay area, nor Algoma. This is going to be our stopping point so that we can
Take a little break.
Yeah, it's been a little while since we've gotten out of the sea.
And get a little food into our stomach. And before we proceed up the peninsula. We were last up at Door County not real long ago. It was in July last year. But Rock Island was closed to visitors. They weren't running a ferry over there. So we wanted to get back as soon as we could to try again, and it is open.
And here we are entering Algoma.
One of our favorite communities. We love the red lighthouse that's there. Go check it out.
A number of years ago, Lori gave me a photography project. She wanted me to get the lighthouse in Algoma. Really, I was a little
In Kiwani.
in Kiwani. Okay.
Which is on the way to Algoma.
So I was just brand new, and I had just received my new camera at that point. And I was really hesitant, especially when I found out that the Kiwani Lighthouse was in fog. And I said, how am I going to get a decent picture of the lighthouse with all this fog around? Well, it turns out I actually did a pretty decent job of capturing the essence of what the lighthouse is meant to do. Provide guidance to the ships that are coming through the fog. So, needless to say, Lori reassured me that is a beautiful picture and everyone else agreed with her.
He wasn't too confident then, but now he is. It was a lovely picture, and I still think so. We love adventuring together and seeing the state. And there's Lake Michigan right there.
That's part of the reason we call this Adventures in Travel, because that's what we do.
That's right.
So, thank you for following us. Thank you for joining our journey up to Door County. And I will let you go. Welcome to Lake Michigan and Algoma.
And we're in downtown Algoma right now. Kind of a rainy-ish dark day. Yep. Yeah, this way, Al. We're just going to park for a little while and take a little break.
Yep, I think you can see the lighthouse off to our right.
Well, it's not pointed that way right now.
So we are
On the beach.
a few hundred yards away from. And now we turn into our parking lot and there's the lighthouse.
Yeah, we usually hang out here for just a little while and stretch out for a bit. That's lovely. Just parking.
Even on a gray, cloudy fall day, it's still a beautiful town.
See you later. Well, the time is 10 minutes after 11, and we just had lunch at Dairy Dean's Family Restaurant and Ice Cream Parlor in Algoma. So, fueled up, we're on our way further up the peninsula.
Doesn't work.
So this is Algoma we're in right now. And there's the restaurant where we had lunch right there. The sun will be coming out. I can see a little blue sky. And you just saw the lighthouse to our right. We love that little red lighthouse. That's their trademark here. So right now, starting at this moment, we're going to be taking you on a journey all the way up the peninsula. And our next stop is going to be Fish Creek, where we're going to be able to take a nice picture of Ephraim from across the bay. We're going to be staying in Ephraim during the last two nights that we have up here, but the first 3 nights are going to be on Washington Island. So it's a lovely little lakeside harbor town here. And it looks gorgeous in the fall. And as you see right here, a very harbor inn motel, a very popular place. We've been here many times. It's the gateway to Door County. We're very, very close now. We're at the edge of Kewaunee County. We're not too far away from Renard's Cheese Store. We've been there before and got some cheese. We'll be hugging the lake for some of the trip. You're gonna see all the little towns that we drive through up the peninsula. They all have a unique character of their own. Ephraim is a beautiful spot, and we'll have a little more time to explore it. The last trip last year we stayed at Bailey's Harbor, so wanted to mix things up a little bit. As you see, the colors are beginning to pop here. A little bit more than back in Madison. It's been a little colder. But as you see, we still got farm country. to be bumper to bumper traffic going up the peninsula like it pretty much was when we came in July last year. Misting a little bit. We got a slow moving, low pressure front crossing our area. It rains every now and then, but it'll be disappearing by tomorrow. And fine day to go to Rock Island. Fine day. We're getting close to Sturgeon Bay, which is the official beginning of Door County once you cross the canal. Door County. Here we are, it's official. Just about 11:20, so about 10 minutes away from Algoma. They're right on the doorstep. And coming right up is Winnicke Farm, where Renard's Cheese is also here. And we got a cool selfie with the cheese maybe 7, 8 years ago. Well, here it is, right here. Renard's Artisan Cheese. And nice people out there. So yes, we were actually here some years ago. And here's the farm market here where they have their famous cherries. Winnicke's farm market. And they sell their canned cherries all over Wisconsin. To have a cherry pie. So they grow the cherries, the cherry trees, and can them right on site.
Hi, Mark. How are you? take a look at the records that show that I now have an ulcer. They
Oh.
haven't enforced the policy. There seems to be a minor problem with that. Minor, yes.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, what's this whole issue about?
They want to take a look at the records, which means they need to contact the doctor.
I mean,
The EHC doctor, my primary doctor.
I guess I don't understand what the real problem is.
It's another hurdle that the life insurance needs to put up.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you trying
Minor, yeah. My trying to go ahead and do this conversion.
to... Yeah.
Yeah.
You may not be able to do it, is what you're
I
saying.
don't know.
Because you're not a perfect physical specimen anymore?
No. We'll see what happens.
Oh, man.
They may decide to go ahead and just cancel the transfer. So, say lovely. That's what life insurance is all about, unfortunately.
Ulcer ain't that bad, is it?
No, it isn't.
But they are so...
Yeah, they're putting up a hurdle. That's all they're doing.
Oh, okay. Damn. I mean, the ulcer isn't good, but it's certainly not as serious as some other things. They expect you to be a perfect physical specimen at 64. Not many. Don't worry, I can erase all that audio. I have a recording in my files of just the sound of riding in the vehicle. None of that even has to be there, so don't worry about it. I can overdub all that. I've done it before. I'm just more interested in capturing the scenery. So don't worry about the audio. Well, I was pretty clever finding that spot to put the camera. You can't see it walking by. I'm certain that camera's still going to be there when we get back. It's very well hidden. More than it would have been on a post. We're getting into known country. Well, it's dried up a bit and stopped misting for a moment. Hey, guess what? See that red? They must have had it just a little colder here. I hadn't seen any real red yet back at home. Not much. There's a pretty thing. Oh, it's fun to see the businesses that you go by on the way up, especially when you get toward the higher up the peninsula. A lot of popular towns. Fish Creek, Bailey's Harbor, Egg Harbor, Ephraim, of course, and we catch the ferry at Northport at the very tip. And from there it's a half an hour across Washington Island. It's a really great view up there. the tension line is what they call it. If you want to get rid of your tension, come up here. That's an easy task with all the beautiful scenery and great stores to go shopping in. More red trees, as you can see. Maples. Ours aren't really doing very much yet. It hasn't been real cold. So we're at the edge of Sturgeon Bay right now. Just entered town. And we're going to be crossing over the bridge. And continue our journey. Where the freighters are serviced. We got a good view of that. We saw quite a few freighters that docked and getting servicing done, and that was really interesting. And we will be going over the canal. Right over on our right, as you see, are the lighthouses. We saw them. They're beautiful. There's lighthouses on both ends of the canal. And from there, the freighters make their way either through the Sioux Locks or heading towards the Duluth Superior area. So, left or right, the freighters stop here and to other points along the Great Lakes. Part of the Lake Michigan Circle Tour as well, where we are right now. Part of that route. For people with lots of time to drive around the whole lake. But we usually end up on part of it anyway. There's some splash of color. Some reds. Not when we're going around roundabouts. I'm likely to spill. Well, here we go. Going up the peninsula. You'll see a lot of interesting places to go, especially if you've never been to Door County. So we're going to talk about this little tour here like you've never been here. Grandma Tommy's Country Store is a popular place. Lots of food there and gift items. You'll also see billboards too for other places. All decked out for Halloween.
We've definitely been here before.
That's Grandma Tommy's right there. It's fun going up the peninsula. It's so interesting. There's so much to look at. Door Peninsula Winery is in the vicinity. They're from Illinois. They're sightseers, but maybe they've never been here before. As you see, Door County is a great draw. Yeah, historical marker, but
We have it.
I'm pretty sure that we do. I know, especially on our earlier trips, we stop. I don't remember us ever not stopping at a marker. We saw one.
I just want to pull over just to make sure.
I suppose so. Orchards of Door County. I don't know for sure if I have it or not. Maybe I don't.
Take a picture.
I will. Maybe you can pour your drink.
Sure.
I'm bringing my phone to market. You know, considering I don't even know what album it's on, might as well get a new one. We're gonna wash that and use it again. You wanted to put in some of the
other colors.
Yes, exactly. So I can put that back there.
You done?
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything else.
No, we can continue. We don't know for sure if we got this marker, so we got a picture just in case we missed it. We don't. It's easier just to do it again, that way you can find the picture easily. All right, it's 11:40 now.
Away from Fish Creek.
From there, we're going to take another picture of Ephraim. There's a really cool view there that's across the bay. That's one of the more iconic pictures of Ephraim. It's just beautiful. You see little white churches and the marina. It's one of my favorite views of the community. The last time I got a picture there, it was summer, full summer. Now we'll get an autumn picture with some colors. And we just went by the winery. My seatbelt's stuck in the door. I'm in trouble. My seatbelt.
Now open your door.
I hate when it does that. I got it.
Okay.
There is a bit more color up here. Definitely.
But I'm sure you'll be seeing more and more color as we head further north.
Yeah. where Door County Coffee and Tea is located. We've been there before too. And there it is, on our left. The Door County Candle Company is also a very famous business. They do a lot of candles. You can even learn how to make your own candle right there. They do a lot of wonderful things in Door County. And Pelletiers is in downtown Fish Creek, where you can enjoy a famous Door County fish boil. We did enjoy a fish boil on Washington Island last summer at KK Fisk's, and it was fantastic. Maybe in Ephraim we can enjoy a fish boil after we're spending time there. Here's a radio station, 106.9, The Lodge. They play rock music. And here is, let's see, the Rusty Tractor Cafe at that farm. Love the maritime atmosphere up here. Shipwreck, brew pub. That's a popular place. Here's Shartner's Food Market. Lots of pumpkins. Some color popping. This is nice. We've seen this before. This is we're at the 45th parallel right now. Halfway between the equator and the North Pole. Door County, it crosses Door County. Quieter place up here in the fall.
Much quieter. That's why the tension just melts away whenever you get up there.
If this were summer, we would soon be with bumper to bumper traffic, but that's not going to happen now. They welcome the people that are still coming here past the summertime and winter too. But summer is probably when they earn their most money. Enough billboards up here for some more cheese. Adventure park closed for the winter. There's some colors. Yes, it is pretty up here. Take my pictures. We'll rest. We'll be there. I'm watching for the place that we need to stop. It's shortly before where I need to go. I just walk over. Don't worry. We'll be there soon. That'll take at least 15, 20 minutes. Want to make sure it's a good shot. Oh, this is pretty. Colors going through here. Well, today's date is October 4th. So it's getting near peak.
Here's Egg Harbor at the bottom of the hill.
Yep, Egg Harbor. Now the peninsula starts to get more narrow, and we'll get glimpses of the lake every now and then. You see, there's a little blue sky, or the weather's shaping up. It's going to get better now.
Now, I know that, well, I've confused two of these places because Egg Harbor and Bailey's Harbor are not that far apart.
Well, no, all these communities are quite close together.
And one of the, shall we say, interesting attractions involves some goats eating grass on top of a restaurant.
Yeah, that's A.J. Johnson's, and
We've been there before, but that is not in Egg Harbor. It's in Bailey's Harbor. So don't
actually
confuse.
Sister Bay. It's in Sister Bay.
See?
He doesn't really know, don't worry.
You see what I tell ya? Be careful. Be careful when you're dealing with me because I don't always know exactly what city an attraction is in.
But I can help. His intentions are good, but there's a lot of communities that we drive through in Door County, and it's hard to keep them straight. So that's why you need the guide booklet that they publish.
And that's why it's always good to go ahead and do your research on adventures and travel because you'll know exactly what you're getting. She doesn't make mistakes once it's posted.
many unique stores and restaurants on the way. And hotels. We're staying at our favorite place on Washington Island, Stephen's Cedar Lodge. And we're so happy to be back after 15-month absence. Hard to believe it's been over a year, but it has. But we've been really busy.
You want antique shops? Come up to Door County. You'll get plenty of them.
Yeah, antique shops, and you name it, they got it here. This is a tourist community, and look at what's coming up on our left. They got these trolleys to give tours. That's one right now. They give tours of the area. We just went by their depot. And this place looks very busy. Wood Orchard Market. It's time for apple cider donuts. Take a nap while I'm doing my picture thing. I'm going to call it at least 20 minutes. So Bailey's Harbor, where we were last year, is to our right. And it was beautiful there. We had a very nice stay. We had 2 nights there, just like we're going to have 2 nights in Akron, but in the opposite order. We did Washington Island last instead of first. I booked our cabin at Stephen's Lodge on June 1st, and even then it was almost filled. So that shows you what a popular place it is. Oh, look at these colors. This is beautiful. If you can only go one time of the year, if you want to see a lot of colors, come in the fall. Juddville. Other community in between Egg Harbor and Fish Creek. Right, I asked her about the colors and she said they look good, and they do. Beautiful.
Even a tree has to rest every now and then. That's why it drops its leaves.
But in such a beautiful way.
Come back again.
The cycle of life.
And April or May.
Oh, that turned out good. Fun. Well, pretty soon we're going to be at the spot where I'm going to take a picture of Ephraim from across the bay. We'll be there pretty soon.
A little over 2 miles away.
There's still some travelers, but not as many as there are in the summer. It's a relaxing time to be here. There's some colors. Where you're going to be parking is just before the road curves off. I'm watching right now. The place you're going to pull into is going to be on your right. It's like a little rest. There's a little park or something. We'll get to pull over. Here's an orchard. Apples, cherries. The cherries are not now though. The cherries are in June. Fish Creek. We're now officially in Fish Creek. And it's coming soon where we're going to park. Yeah, I know there's someone behind you. I'm watching. It's going to be a right turn. Not yet, but soon. So, welcome to Fish Creek. And I can see the lake from here. Lovely.
Go over the speed limit when you're coming into this town because it comes at you pretty quick. Go straight?
Yes, for just a little bit longer. It's still pretty busy.
Ah.
People aren't stopping. Be careful, many people don't seem to pay attention. It's not up here, it's a little bit further.
If you don't know, I sure don't know.
We got out. We're lost.
You tell me. We're heading right toward the lake.
This isn't the view.
No.
I don't think it is.
Can't hurt to look. Go and look. Go and look. This looks familiar because we're not that far away.
Wait, is that the main road?
Yes, that's what we came down.
Perfect. Then we need to, I believe we need to turn right.
Really?
I think left is going to take us back in the other direction. Yeah, keep. Hopefully this is the main road. Why am I getting the feeling this ain't right?
Dead end, straight ahead.
Shoot.
This is the problem. Oncoming traffic does not stop. Guess what? Ah, really? Come on.
Actually, I'm getting closer to where we should be. I'm gonna hit it. This area. We're on the wrong side of the bay is where we are. We ended up in this little nook here that I don't even remember seeing.
Straight ahead, 3.5 miles.
We got a little lost, folks, but that's part of the adventure.
That's what you expect us to do. That's the adventure. You never know when we're going to get temporarily lost in order to find some place you might be interested in.
We'll be okay though, we just need to orient ourselves. Kind of looks like we're back on course, so I'm just going to be watching our surroundings. Yeah, this looks better now. We got out of that little area, which is a lot of pressure.
So when we came down the hill, we should have turned right.
Uh-huh.
Keep that in mind. Here's the marina. You remember?
Yeah, Peninsula State Park. We went and saw the lighthouses over there. Okay, we're fine. We're fine again, and I'm watching for the area you need to pull over while I take my picture. We're finally on the right track again. It's after we're down this hill, though. We're down close to the water.
Heading in the right direction? I'm not so sure anymore. What are you doing?
I'm looking at the map.
Maybe it is right.
Wait. I have to see something that I saved. That little right here.
further up the peninsula. This isn't where we need to be. Yeah. You are rapidly approaching the ferry.
We missed it, Al. We missed it. We may have to turn around.
Not good. Find a safe place to turn around.
We somehow missed that spot. I don't know how we did that. Been through this part already.
Okay.
Well, after I get this part done, Anderson Dock is next, and I'll make sure that it's up. In downtown Efron, I wanted to see if I can put a camera or two out there. After that, we'll proceed to Northport. Hoping to get a winding road shot also right before we get to Northport. like that Boaz town. That's like 200 people. I'm watching now. I'm paying attention. I think pretty soon you'll be turning right to pull over. After we get past the golf course.
Yes, and here comes a wheel. Just like I thought.
found it.
Yes. Here's that precious shot that you wanted.
That's right. So, coming up here, you're going to be able to pull over. Speed limit's 25. I think it's right over here, Al. Yeah, pull in here. Pull in here. This is when I walk over there. All right, we are here. And we're going to save this.
You sure?
Yes.
You sure you're there?
I am now. Okay, we got our pictures of Ephraim, and it's 1:20. So now we're going to go to downtown Ephraim to see things a little closer. Visit Hardy's gallery, the N.D. Hardy gallery again. I don't think it's open, but we'll still take a look at it anyway, because it's a pretty cool place to look at. So we're turning right. There's still a lot of, the colors are not as vibrant as I hoped, but it's what I have to work with. It's not peak. It's later this year. So we're just going to stop in town and look for some cool views that we didn't get before. We're staying at the Waterbury here in town. That's where we're going to be staying on Thursday night and Friday night. No, further ahead, Al, further ahead. I'll show you where. We have to actually move down. Maybe the colors will be brighter on Thursday. You never know. Alright, I'm just looking for a public place we can park. Maybe that parking lot over here. See where the vehicles are? Yeah, I think that's public parking. Yeah. These are regular parking spots, not just for boaters. We're going to sit downtown just a little bit here. Alright, the time is 2 o'clock. We hung around the shore in Ephraim, and now we are just going around the bend a little bit to Anderson's Dock. We still wanted to see that before we went on to Northport. We got to get over to the island pretty soon. It's late afternoon. This time of year, 2 o'clock is late afternoon because the days are so short. Headlights are even on. So there's a fire station, historic building. And coming up here is the historic Wilson's restaurant. It's a big draw. And it's very busy. Let's crack open a window in here. And Anderson's Dock is just a little distance ahead of us to our left. Yeah, it's kind of a gloomy October day today. It's 66 degrees, but somehow it feels just a little warmer than that, probably because it's muggy. See that tall structure there? There's Anderson's Dock just ahead.
here?
Soon. We're almost there.
Where they come?
Yeah, that's
Gallery.
it. Yes, that's it. There's still a fair amount of people around.
I'm blocking one person, but I'm gonna park right there.
Alright. Yeah, we can't move Guy until we can get past. We rode on that building last year.
I remember. So, let's see if we can manage to find a spot here. I'll stay here.
Alright, hon.
Hopefully you won't be too long.
I won't be. I know how late it's getting, and we gotta get going.
I know. Okay.
This happens to us every time. And I'm used to your height. I see you all the time, so I don't think about it. Maybe it is better that I do this alone. It's easier. Well, we just took a peek at Hardy's Gallery, so onward and upward to Northport. It's 2:17, so we gotta get to the island. We gotta get going. No more fooling around. We gotta get going. No sun to look at, but if I'm right, it'll see sunrise. Well, at least it'll see it from where it's at. Don't forget, we still got to plant the ones on the island. There's not going to be a hell of a lot of daytime left.
I know.
Otherwise, it won't get any credit for today. But we still got to do it. I was thinking we were going to make it to the island early. I was wrong about that. Look how early the lights are coming on. It's so dark today. Even if it isn't raining right now, it's still so dark. But that's because the days are even shorter here than they are at home.
A little.
A little, but still.
Not by much.
Yeah, I know, but still is. Well, we have one in Akron right there. Let's see if it makes it 6 days. I hope it does. Summer, it wouldn't stand a chance. There's so many people, but I'm really hoping it's still there when we come back. I'll tidy up this camera bag later. Cameras I didn't use right now are going into the general bin. have a gray for something else. I thought gray was a good match for that area, but it was actually camouflage that was a better match. So the gray one remains for possibly somewhere at another spot.
Going on to the ferry, right?
We are now, yes. That was it. Not as successful as I hoped, but at least I got one by the heart again.
Use some of that cash that you got for the ferry. Both of our tickets.
Well, both our tickets plus the vehicle, the tickets also for the Rock Island ferry. I did calculate it to be $77.
Keep in mind, I think the bike can have an extra fee.
Oh, yeah, you will have another fee for the bike, Al. Sorry about
it's
that.
$10.
Alright, it's going to use a lot of our cash, though. Maybe we better use the card. How much cash do you want to use? I don't want to use it all. Let's use the card.
Alright.
Please, otherwise I'll have nothing to spend. Like going out to eat tomorrow night at Nelson's, it would be nice to have this money available. I remember we stopped at that gas station before. Possibly on our way back home the last time. Well, I'm only going to be collecting one camera from this town. From there. I'm getting nice video going through the town. This one, wait, is this Sister Bay?
Yes.
The A.J. Johnson's restaurant with the goats is here. Well, it's still pretty busy over in this place. It's almost like summer right here. It's so busy. Thank goodness for having enough cameras. I'm ready for anything. Did you want to go to Johnson's again when we're back on the mainland? It will be our last chance for a long time, probably. It may be a few years before we're back again. Open 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Sister Bay looks just as busy as it does in the summer. Think how that's helping their economy now. Yeah, but it's not now. It's in 2 weeks. Fall Festival, yeah, I bet it's a lot of fun too. Yeah, we need to get going to the island, so that's what we're doing. We're done fooling around. As long as I can get both my cameras, Algoma. I found a very good spot in Algoma, Al. I feel really confident that one's still going to be there. You can't see it unless you go to the other side of that rock, and I don't think anyone's going to be doing that. They'd rather walk on the easy path. I'm very confident about that one. This one, not as confident, but maybe 60%. I'm nearly 100% confident on the last one. the one in Algoma. That's very well hidden. That's why I was working so hard making so many different cameras, because I needed to be ready for any color. I haven't yet found any other colors that I need besides what I have, so I think I got a pretty good palette. I use beige a lot, I use camouflage a lot. When I walked away, I couldn't hardly really see it anymore. I think it's pretty safe. It's only going to be there for 6 days. Hopefully it'll stay put. Nobody will bother it. It's fine. It's not like summer when there's lots of people roaming all over. People getting their boats ready to put away for winter storage. You know what I p.m. for leaving the mainland. The schedule's even shorter than that after October 25th.
Now that's some color.
It is getting better as we continue north. Hope to get some great shots on the island. I'm capturing the color as we drive. So they're on the hour every hour until 6 p.m. That's the last ferry out at 6 p.m. But we're going to be alright. We'll get there. These days it's almost dark at 6. But we still got to plant the cameras after we get there. I wanted to get to at Detroit Harbor, and I know where I want to do it. And then we'll... Oh, wait, I do need this. I have my map marked out on where we were going. wind isn't real good today. I'm just going to enjoy the ride. Save my energy for the other side. I'll get video of us driving into the ferry, and then I'll start it up again after we arrive on the other side. Well, folks, it's 20 to 3. They run the ferries once an hour on the hour. We're 2.8 miles away from Northport. From there we'll catch the ferry. We're getting a little more sunlight now. The clouds are starting to break up. Hills Rock.
Do you have your Heartland credit card, or will I have to use mine?
Let's take a look. I think I have it. The only one I carry. Doesn't really matter. But the same. Going to come.
Do I turn here? I guess we do.
Yeah, remember this? I do. 2 miles. We don't really have time for windy road pictures. We can do that on the way back when we come back home. Come back. It's getting too late.
Where's your picture right here?
I'm getting video of it.
I know, but you can snap pictures off of that.
Well, yes, I can get a screenshot. The famous windy road. That right there will tell you. The last mile before we get to Northport. Pretty busy. stopping to get pictures. We'll have to do that later. You can see it up ahead. Maybe you can't because there's a car right in front of us. There it is. You can see it. Designed by Jens Jensen. I hope we make it 3 o'clock. I hope so. The lines are not as long as they are in the summer, which is helpful. They're probably biking across, maybe. This is such an interesting road. It was designed by Jens Jensen, who was an artist. I remember how packed it was along here when we went in the summer. Not so bad now, which is to our advantage. There it is. There's the ferry. Ferry traffic, keep to the right. It looks like we drive up to the window, Al, over there. That's good.
You have your card?
Yes. Remember what we're asking for.
Bicycle 5.
All right, that's not bad. Maybe we have to park and go up to the window, perhaps.
Well, you pause first, and then I'll take care of you. I have it pulling back there.
Maybe we'll make it.
Hi.
Hello.
You need tickets, and you're staying overnight on the island?
Yes, we are.
How many people?
Two.
Just two.
Round trip be $55, and it could be cash, check, credit, debit, whatever you like.
We also wanted tickets to the Rock Island.
Okay, but you're not talking about doing that today, right?
No,
tomorrow.
Oh, okay, good. That'll work.
Uh-huh.
Alrighty.
And his bicycle.
Okay, yeah, that's part of the car for now.
Yeah. All right. All right, maybe it's the
Bicyclist, come on here.
Let's said part of the car, and
You want the map and schedule?
I think what they mean is.
Map and schedule?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Here's your card, tickets, info, and pull up to that Cadillac for now, okay?
All right,
Thank you.
thank you.
Bicyclist, come on right here, please.
Awesome, we made it to the 3 o'clock ferry. We got lucky. We're riding on the Arnie J. Richter. This is our way back. I'm going to keep this safe in the glove compartment. This is our ticket back to
No,
the main.
we are not driving. I can get this off. Are we required to stay in the vehicle, or can we get out?
Well, we can get out once we're parked.
Okay. Yes.
I thought we were going to.
We're 15 minutes early, and I'm hoping that we can manage. It looks like we can get on.
You know, it doesn't. I don't.
I hope.
It doesn't.
I hope.
Yeah, it looks like we actually pay for the Rock Island one. You can. It doesn't look like it was included on here, so we can pay for that Rock Island ride there at the ferry. So don't worry about it. We can do it there. So we're all right. We can just do it tomorrow.
Bring me in. Come on, bring me in. I don't know. With that trailer,
He seems certain we can make it.
I hope so.
They're good judges of size.
I hope so. Guess we don't have to pay for my bike.
I guess it's just if you're only biking.
Only biking.
Yeah. Awesome, huh? I
Yeah.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an extra charge.
Fair enough.
Awesome.
Yeah. Come on. Come on, somebody.
Actually, I might change my mind about the pictures, Al.
I'm assuming there's a bathroom on the ship.
I think
There has to be.
I think there is.
I think so. So if I need to go, I won't be.
I think you can.
Okay. What are you waiting for? Three cars, get me on. Please. I don't know. Maybe out of luck.
Well, look at the colors coming out.
Dude, yeah, there we go.
I'm going to take pictures. I didn't expect sunlight. That is bringing out the colors now. Telephoto time.
I sincerely hope that we are not. Yeah. Otherwise, we may be waiting.
The last time we came through here, remember that awful storm was coming? That guy's turning around.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
That kind sir gave up his spot for you guys.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what a...
I wonder why.
Oh, he said he's going to wait for his wife.
Oh, okay. Well, that was very nice.
That
of you.
works.
Yeah, that works.
Awesome.
So I'll grab your ticket from you, and you got your last spot on the right.
Lucky us.
Lucky you guys.
Holy cow.
Just one of these
Yep,
then?
just one.
Okay.
Thank you. Just hang on to that one. That'll get you back.
All right, thanks.
Okay?
Thank you, sir. We got lucky.
Hear that, guys? Someone gave up their spot because they were waiting for their wife. So, since I'm right here, we're on our way. We're the last ones, Al. Ugh.
Yeah.
Just squeeze. That bike makes it harder, though. Oh, stop. I'm in the right spot. That's a challenge.
Oop.
Here we go.
When was the maiden voyage of the Richter?
Well, 2003.
Thank you.
Day.
Okay, what we're gonna do is park in the parking lot back behind. We gotta go this way a little bit. It is a little nippy out here.
So choose to go this way?
You don't cross this traffic. You can swing around. Yeah, this is.
Come on, go. Because that's where I'm coming in.
Turn on your signal, Al. Gotta let people know your intentions.
Okay. Service vehicles only.
The parking lot's back here.
Okay.
Yeah, this is where you park. Time for me to put on the warm clothes again. It's chilly.
There we go. You got your wish.
I gotta put on my warm clothes again. It's chilly out here.
Okay.
Federal weapons when he was confronted by officers.
The offender
We
struck
had
by
a
the
nice
officer
ride.
was struck in the upper body and in the neck. We learned that he was wearing body armor and was carrying multiple weapons. In addition to the long gun, which was believed to be an AR-15, was also carrying some form of a handgun, a semi-automatic handgun.
The suspect was in critical condition but expected to survive. 2 officers were struck, but their wounds were not life-threatening. The 55-year-old suspect was wearing hospital scrubs when he shot his co-worker on the 9th floor of Thomas Jefferson
You're just going to be
University Hospital just
waiting
after
for me
midnight.
now, then.
Police believe the
I'm going to
shooting
move
was targeted.
fast as possible. I want
Stocks
to get
finished
done
lower
too,
on Wall
but
Street today.
we're
The
running
Dow
out of
lost
daylight.
323 points, down about 0.9%.
And you worked on this quickly as you can. I know you know that.
This is news from Wisconsin Public Radio. Good afternoon.
I've been at this now for 5
The
months.
Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources is rejecting the 300
There.
wolf quota set by its own policy board
It's
in
cold,
August.
but not
I hear you.
The agency plans to set a quota of 130 wolves for the upcoming fall hunt.
The agency
I'll be right here, so
Yeah, that's fine.
for the season set to begin in November. In a news release,
that
the
way
DNR
you
said
can be
state
as
law gives wildlife
inconspicuous
managers the
as
final say over
possible.
the quota. Hunters and
Me?
farmers have pushed to increase the
Not so
number
much
of
with
wolves that
this.
can be harvested due to conflicts with
Wait,
custom
I
and
gotta
livestock.
shut this off. Be on the main road or not? Yeah, just stay on it. It's gonna be on our right.
How far do I go?
Not very far out. It's just straight ahead.
What's it called?
The True Blood Performing Arts Center. You've seen it last year.
Go a little faster. Performing Arts Center.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a neat looking building. I wanted to get it.
I'm all the
hold
way
on.
at the end of the. I'm all the way, almost all the way over to
We're not
the
on
end of
the.
the island.
Then we're not on the main road.
Find this on the map.
You're,
Find this on the map.
I think part of the problem is it's not noticing we're here. All right, I'm just going to go to the map. If it even knows it. It's having trouble figuring out where we are. All right, this is how we're
All things considered is next at 4 o'clock here.
There's-
Starting with a check of the latest news of the day. Democratic Wisconsin Senator and former state
Is that the main road? The one that's that way?
Story north of now. Support for WCR from all of us Wisconsin. Dedicated to helping speed up health research breakthroughs by asking 1 million people to share
It's just
their
after Lobdo
Please
Point
note that
Road.
joinallofus.org/WCR.
We went past Lobdo Point.
If that's the cat, if that's the case, then we get back. And I turn, I'm assuming right. When I get there.
Yeah, yeah. It's always hard getting location around here. We're on an island.
Lobdo Point Road.
That'll get us going in the right direction.
That's it? No. We're on Lobdo Point Road. We just went past Green Bay Drive.
All right.
Want me to pull over?
Yes, please. I'm trying to find this, but I'm now feeling kind of pressure. I'm trying. It's just having trouble finding stuff.
I'm gonna find.
It may not be helping that this is an old map.
Driving until I find a main road.
Yeah, it's just full of main roads.